So this is the Dow Jones right over here. You can see the Dow Jones, it kind of rebounded quite strongly, okay, over the past, I would say 1 month, all right, past 1 to 2 months, it kind of rebounded from this very good support, which I've talked about all this while, all right, the 23,600 to 24,000 support, right? So they kind of rebounded all the way up, and we are now actually back to this level, which I talked about as well, right? This would be the resistance. You can see it's pretty much in an uptrend in terms of the longer term. You can see that still prices are still above this red line, the 100 days moving average, and the blue line, the 200 days moving average, right? And both of them are still pretty much pointing up. Okay, so we are back to this resistance at this 25,800, right? 25,800. You can see we're right here at this resistance, and some good support coming back about 25,600, right? So the Dow Jones is looking quite good. I think it's quite strong for the entire US market. I think just over the past few days we had the Fed coming out to say that they will gradually raise interest rates again 2 times, but it's all within expectations. I mean, people more or less expected it, and also it's still pretty much quite strong for the market as well, right? So the upside for the market, I mean, above this entire 25,800, we can probably see a bit more upside towards the test the previous high at about this 26,600 or 26,500 level. This was the previous high that we have seen in January this year, right? Just the beginning of the year, right? So that would be the upside move for the Dow Jones. I would say looking quite good. The fact that the long and mid-term is still quite strong and pointing upwards, right? But yeah, a bit of resistance here. Sellers are coming up slightly, but yeah, I mean, if we actually push firmly above this 25,800 or even 26,000, all right, 26,000, that's where the upside can continue, and that's where I would say for the US market is still quite bullish. So this is SINGTEL right over here. You can see that since the beginning of like 2017, it's been like pushing lower and lower, forming lower highs. We can actually draw a downward sloping kind of a channel resistance line, all right, that's been coming down since like September last year, right, and kind of steepened and kind of headed accelerated downwards more in April this year as well, right? So this would be the downtrend, I would say, for SINGTEL. You can see in terms of the moving averages, we're still pretty much looking quite weak for now in terms of the red line count below the blue line, the green line below the red line as well. And we are seeing resistance at a very key level at $3.30 now, right? $3.30. This $3.30 was the support in 2018, January, February, all the way until May, right? When it broke down in like May, June, it came all the way down to like about $3, and that was where buyers came back up again, rebounded back up, and sellers came back again. So it went up, came back down, and now we are back to that $3.30 level again, right? And this over the past few days, as it hits back up to the $3.30 level, that's where you can see sellers kind of come back again, all right, to push it lower, kind of reject this entire resistance, right? It's a supported resistance at $3.30, and we are kind of rejecting this resistance. So this could be the downside move again, all right, as long as we stay below that 330 to even 335 for now, right? You can see that right over here, this is where the 100 days moving average is as well, right, which will act as a kind of a dynamic resistance as well. And, prices kind of reject this level, right? So this could be potentially a downside move back down, all right, potentially below, back to $3.10 and even back to $3. The fact that the downtrend is still pretty much intact, looking at the mid to long term moving averages, right? So if you're looking at short positions, probably from 330 to probably about 335, this is where you probably can think about short position to ride the retracement back down, and probably try to cover back your positions just below $3.10, probably from $3 to $3.10. That's where buyers might start to come back again. So one more bonus stock which you can put in your watch list is this counter called IFAST. It was previously covered as well, and let's take a look at it right now, right? So you can see that in terms of IFAST, the trend is still looking quite okay. We have the green line above the red and red above the blue, okay, and prices are kind of holding above these two moving averages. Okay, but right now we're actually back to this resistance, very firm resistance at about 1.15 to probably about 1.17, all right, 115 to 1.17. This would be the resistance for now, right? We kind of headed to that level last year, June, all right, came all the way back down. Now we're right down back to this level, and that's where selling is happening again, which is normal, right? So range is probably about $1.10 to like 115, 117. We're kind of consolidating above that $1.10 over the past 2 weeks. Okay, but there could be potentially more upside, especially if we do see that a move above that 117 level. Maybe back to 120. Even if that 120 were to clear out as well, that's where we can see a move back to $1.30, and then some selling might come back, again profit taking, and that's where we might push higher again above 130 back to 150. So that would be the upside move from the fact that we are looking at the moving averages still looking quite alright, and the uptrend still pretty much intact. Alright, support wise, 110 will be near-term support. After that, of course, it will be that $1, right? So you look at this, $1 was the resistance. We kind of broke out in May, and so far we have been holding above this $1 support level all this while, right? So uptrend still looks quite okay, especially above $1 and even $1.10, and that's where the upside can potentially happen. So if you're keen to have videos like this, even more in depth, where I share some of my top ideas, okay, you can check out this service called the monthly forecast, right? So the monthly forecast is actually an online premium community, right? It's a paid subscription service whereby it's like $97 a month, right? But right now, okay, we're having this offer. It's a 25% off offer, right? It ends in a few days time, so you want to check it out, you want to click on the button below, right? So essentially, right, what you will get in the monthly forecast services, at the end of every month, all right, last Sunday of the month, you will get a video about 20-30 minutes long that shares with you the outlook for the entire market, the Hong Kong, the Dow Jones, STI, and of course some of the top stocks that we have in our watch list for the upside direction and the downside direction, which you can put in your watch list as well. Then on top of that, as a bonus, right, you will get on a weekly basis some of those top ideas as it comes out, as it plays out, right, on a weekly basis. Probably one or two of these stocks that plays out, it will be shared in this private community which only you have access to. All right, so go ahead to do that. All right, click on the button below. All right, find out more information on this service called the monthly forecast. All right, this offer 25% off. All right, it ends in a few days time, so you want to make sure you lock it in at this price. All right, 25% off, lock it in, and I'll see you on the other side. Joey here, take care.